Andre Fletcher trying to put that over long on. Yeah, just got away from him there, but in the end had the presence of mind just to stay calm. He goes for 31. The Tigers are 63 for 2.
.63 for 2. Ghazi has struck early in his first over. And a good catch from Ahmed Hafiz. You could see why it was spinning, Lisa. You could see why he was basically struggling with it. Such a hard swing, and that ball is swirling in the air. They're not easy, but lucky for Ahmed Hafiz that he put all that experience. He's talking about it there, waving that finger, saying, yep, just started to get away from me. Oh, what about that? That hasn't got away from anyone. Straight out of the middle of the bat. Brilliant. First ball for Chirag.
Well, that's not a bad shot when you first come in, is it? Free flow of the bat. And the fact that he can dance down the wicket. Full face of the bat. Yeah, you think, right, maybe there's a chance to toss the ball up. No, there isn't.
Chirag Surya can tell you that. Saw him in the T10. Playing his trade. Wonderful start to the innings.
That's why all of these tournaments are really important for this level of players. A great chance to showcase their skills. You never know, you start performing well here, you never, some certain doors may start to open, certain teams go, hang on, this player is exactly what we need in our squad. And the lessons that they'll be learning out there in the middle are so crucial for their development.
Swung away, leg side, long enough. Yes, it is, just over the head of the man at deep mid-wicket. .78 for 2, 6 gone. Feeling pretty confident, Andre Fletcher. He's telling the batsman that we need to take this floating power play over. Don't think they're listening, Lisa.
Well, it's all about sometimes as well, when the umpires are in position, you can't take it. I know back home in the Big Bash League, there are a number of times where the teams wanted to take it and they were a little bit too slow. This was the last ball of the last over, a wonderful slog sweep, not far away from the fielder. There's a couple more inches in height, may have been able to drag that back.
He set himself quite nicely, Jabbar Amadi, but it was just floating. You feel like it was floating downwind and always just over the head. Ahmed Zai is back by one tidy over to start with, and this time it's pulled away behind square. A wonderful shot again from Chirag Surya.
Yeah, poor ball, isn't it? the umpires are...
He's back by one tidy over to start, and this time it's pulled away behind square. A wonderful shot again from Chirag Suri.
Yeah, poor ball, isn't it? Short and at the hip. What you have to do is come on the inside line and help it on its way. Fine legs up inside the circle. There's a deep backward square. So there is... Something has to turn if the Arabians are to come away. They need to pick up wickets, and a few of them in concession.
It's getting away from it quickly here, isn't it? 22 off 23. Any time in any format of 20-20, 50 over, T10, and you're under a run of ball, shouldn't be any trouble at all. Slower ball. Get away with that. I think that's a good call from the umpire as well. They've gone just over a roundabout leg stump.
Those that are watching the game, I'm sure some of them would go, hang on, he missed it and went down the leg side. Yet, no, it doesn't have to be a wide. If it goes over the stumps where it did that, in that instance, it's not called a wide. Good umpiring there.
This time he's called for two straight away. Not sure about that. I don't think he'll take on the arm, no. Continual improvements and new areas to play some sort of sport. The grass is just magnificent. Some of it as well, there's some brilliant artificial surfaces around behind us for all and all sorts of sports. And then you've got the great cricket facilities as well. 3 cricket grounds, world class here in Abu Dhabi. Class games of cricket going on all at the same time if you wanted. This bloke's going to get dizzy in a moment down at fine legal third man. He's just moving up, back, Finally we've settled on being back. What about that? That is clipped magnificently away behind square on the leg side. Full toss, yes, but wonderful timing for 6 ball.
It's all about the wrists, isn't it? Got a nice backlift there, but it's about meeting the ball at the perfect moment. Does exactly that. There's no follow through. Doesn't need to be. We've seen a number of shots already throughout this tournament where the wrists have just done all the work.
So the bowling hasn't been at its best. Arabians. Tigers have had a lot of freebies. Should be 2 this time. In towards that gap. Chirag Suri says yes, comes back comfortably to the bowler's end, although the throw went to the keeper's end. Doing it comfortably now.
You just saw there the skipper, Andre Fletcher, very happy. Simply because Bangla Tigers, they want to start their campaign, they want to start their tournament. 2 points, they want it in the bag. You need to as well. You don't want to be behind the 8 ball in this. Games come thick and fast.
128, wasn't it, they scored in their first game, and then basically looked like nowhere near enough. Straight up this time. Who wants it? Long off coming in, takes the catch. In the end, Shoaib Malik on this occasion underneath the high ball, and that'll be another wicket, but might be just a little bit too late.
Yeah, you can understand the reason why Hussain goes, I'm just going to keep going. Partnership was already 28 off 11. They only need a handful of runs. Why not try and finish it? Fortunately, he wasn't able to finish the job. Hussain goes for 22. The Tigers 91 for 3.
Runs required of 18 deliveries for the Bangla Tigers. Tom Moores comes to the crease, just his 9th match of T10. Ghazi has got 1 for 17. Malhotra none for 8 off 1. Bottom to Moores. Full toss floated in there.
Probably the lack of pace that saved him there. The reason why Tom Moores is here. Yeah, you can't fault players doing exactly that and saying, I want to try and finish it off, trying to go over the onside, which tends to be the more dominant side. Good catch there by Shoaib Malik. Got a little bit lower than what he would like. Some supporters of the Bangla Tigers, here's their chance to wave the flags loud and proud.
One should be taken as well, is it? It's going long enough. Downwind. And Chirag Suri has picked up another 6. He just kept going away, and eventually it was too long.
Yeah, he settled under it, didn't he? Sorry, Evans. He thought he got this covered, but it did just keep going. Ideally, you'd like to start on the boundary, just set yourself there, kind of the depth, and then either run forward or back. Yeah, missed opportunity there.
Oh, is that 6 more? I think it might. Oh no, just short, just pulled up a little bit. Now they're going to be run out, surely. Keeper spilled it, but he's still done enough. That is a real mix-up. I don't know what was going on there with the new batsman Moores. He's stood there and then decided to come late. Surely this is out.
Yeah, a bit of a fumble there by Abdul Shakur. The batter is not even in vision, really. Sometimes wonder why we go upstairs for those type of decisions, but it's better to use the technology. Confirmation that that is out. So Bangla Tigers losing their 4th wicket. Score is 99 for 4.
Is the new batsman. Just 5 runs required, 15 balls remaining, so very comfortable for the Bangla Tigers. Bowlers did a great job.
Yeah, first time Adam Hose is playing in this tournament and this edition. Missed out, didn't play the first game.
Chance there, but keeper Shakur did a good job. A bit of confusion here. Lisa. This is what got me. Suri always wanted 2.
He comes back, his arms are up, then they decide to go. Just looking at each other, not looking at each other, ball watching was really the issue there. And no communication, excellent fielding in the end. And Shakur keeping the presence of mind just to turn and underarm throw.
It was always 2.
Always.
Not sure what Moores was thinking, to be honest, but anyway, saw the end of Chirag Suri run out. That'll be wide.
Yeah, this was really an important game for Bangla Tigers. They would have, having lost the first game against Delhi Bulls, they want to make sure that they get their campaign started, whereas the Maratha Arabians, well, they finish all their group stage matches now. They sit and wait to see who they meet in the next phase of the tournament.
Yeah, it would have been the fashion that they lost in as well, wouldn't it, the first game for the Bangla Tigers. 128 for 2 in 10 overs. You'd think on most occasions it's going to win you most games. It's going to win you probably 7 games out of 10, you would. But then 8.5 overs for the chase, 129 for 3. The Delhi Bulls just did it so comfortably.
It's something I don't know if you've noticed this, Simon. You know, the scores are only 2 down, 3 down. You would think that they would go extra harder, and you'd expect 5, 6 down. Got 10 overs, you can really try to capitalise as many boundaries early on.
Nicely played. Speaking of boundaries, that'll be enough. That'll be it. Bring about the win for the Bangla Tigers. Winning by 6 wickets, bouncing back to loss in their first encounter. And they've done it in some style with 12 balls remaining.
Yeah, first and foremost, bowlers did the job, didn't they? They were able to keep the Arabians down to, I think, a modest total, even though they didn't pick up the wickets. Only scoring 103 off your 10 overs without losing any. Expect something a lot bigger than that. And then from a batting perspective, able to have each player that came in. Johnson Charles 23, Andre 31, Hussain 22, and then these 2, Moores and Hose, just finishing it off.
The Bangla Tigers, Johnson Charles and Andre Fletcher put on 33 right at the top of the order. Then a 30-run partnership between Fletcher and Hussain. Took the score through to 63. Chirag Suri with a very good 19 from 7 before he was run out, and the job finished off comfortably by Moores and Hose. 105 for 4.
And as for the bowlers, they actually did an okay job because they created opportunities. The problem was really that fielding. The chances weren't taken. Mozadek missed out and caught and bowled. But really, it was hard going because they needed their fielders to step up and help them, especially with a modest total of 103.
Register their points. This was the winning moment. Moores with that boundary. Straight down the ground. Past mid-off. Fist bumps, which have become the new high five.